Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So today we're going back over to Norfolk, just outside of King's Lynn, in a place called Westacre, to Duration Brewing. Duration Brewing, on like farm land, fantastic tap room and good outdoor set venue. Obviously not this time of the year when it's raining and windy, but inside, wow. Great selection of keg beer. It is all keg. There are cans. Got some big tanks in there for you to see. Lovely seated. Not a massive tap room by no means, but nice tap room. Chap was very friendly to me when we went in, and he was literally there an hour or so. But on our travels around the Unstanton in March this year. So yeah, Duration Brewing. This is Ebb and Flow. It's just been re-released back into the out there. So they've obviously just rebrewed it and recanned it. I've had this for a few months, but it's still the same beer. So, festival stouts, catwalk beers, a myriad of waffles, lactose and marshmallow. Nah, not this one. Lighter malt rose for rounder drinkability. Hops and yeast delivering pine and fruit notes. Taste may ebb and flow, but with this American Stout, less is more. So this is roasty, resinous and stone fruit. 4.8%. Duration is a progressive farmhouse brewery in Norfolk, making beers that belong. Wild ales and fresh beers brewed from nature with a purpose. And yeah, they did some special beers, bit more pricier than the beers, the standard, normal craft beer. Some nice beers, go in, take yourself a nice wad of cash and blooming treat yourself. So, is that on the outside or is that on the inside? Manky glass. Drinking out of a manky glass. Not when I've got literally 100 glasses or so behind me. No, it's like a mini bar in here, it's the beer room, of course. Like his tap room, as the community called it. I always call it the beer room. There we go. Lovely. I feel this is going to be like a black IPA sort of experience. So yeah, we did enjoy Unstanton. We was only there for a couple of days, 2.5 days. Came back on the Monday, went up on the Friday, stopped a Friday night, had Saturday and Sunday, and come back on the Monday. So yeah, we're away soon. Going to do a big video about that on the channel, and looking forward to it. Looking forward to our trip down to Cornwall this time. So yeah, cheers everyone. It's got the Guinness look about it, pure black pour, slight beige looking head on there, nice frothy head, malty, certainly can smell a bit of the resin there, roasty toasty, touch of coffee, chocolate, malt, resin. Oh, that's quaffable, bloody hell. Let's pour the rest in. The last of my beers from Duration. The beer wall is going down at a rate of knots. You'll notice all the gaps. Yeah, it is what it is. I keep thinking that I'm going to close the channel and all that, and then every day, and I go out and buy more beers, I do more homebrew, and then I think about the lives and bringing the lives back and the kindness of people from around the UK sending beers to the channel to review. Like, you don't come this way, I want you to review my beers. And do you know something? That is absolutely fantastic. It's interesting for me because, like most people, I don't know every brewery in the UK. There are, well, 1,600 breweries. I bet I've only had beers from about 200 or 300 breweries. So if that, you know, who knows? I ain't counted anyway, but I dare say it's not. I certainly haven't had all that many beers, but I've had a fair few. So I've had probably more than I realised. But yeah, I'm getting everything set up for lives as well. Funnily enough, I've got a laptop down here. I know how to do my phone now. I will get a bloody microphone, although this phone here is actually a very good phone for videos. It records in 4K. The quality of the sound is decent. Some people say now and again, oh, your sound's not great, but I listen back and I'm thinking, is your volume any good? Or this one day I've had it in my pocket. I've got some shite in the phone. So I'm not actually using that phone anymore in front of me for outdoor. I'm only using it in the beer room. We have got, and I suppose we as a family are like every other people. You've got phones that you bought over the years. Literally, they've got a big cracker down them, or they're not sellable, and you get fuck all for them anyway. So I keep them, and literally now I've got about 10 different phones in the house, and one of them, the wife got a flip phone. The wife dropped. It's got a line across it, a white line across it, but it's still perfect. It's better than this bloody thing that I use for work. So when this knackers, that new phone will become my new phone. And this isn't far away from that anyway. But even the knackered phones, I reuse. I've got this phone here. And yeah, charger's gone. But it's all cracked on the back. But I fill it full of MP3s. And then I use it with the Bose down there. Our Bose, which usually you connect with an iPod, but again, iPods are really old technology now, so use the phone instead. And once I get the right adapter, so I need to get a USB-C adapter that goes into the 3.5 jack point on the Bose, and again then, you know, I'm using Wi-Fi. We've got good music in the summer days. You know, not that we spend much time out in the summer because we're all too fucking busy. But yeah, I've had another stupidly busy year this year, and the older I get, the busier I get. But you know, by working hard, putting the pennies on the table, we go out on a Saturday. We had a time where we was going out 2 or 3 times a year because we couldn't afford to. We was paying so much out in bills, and now we're out once a week, sometimes twice a week. Not for long, mind you. You know, we're not going downtown on the Saturday night and spending a fortune, and I won't want to anyway because there's too many idiots. But and I don't want to drink lager all night unless it's decent lager, and which is why I'm doing the, you know, the lagers, beers, ciders thing on the channel. My favourite, and I might even do the wines. I'm not doing the spirits because I can't afford it. There's literally so much you can do on a channel. Yeah, I mean, I'm not real ale craft beer who gets gifted some amazing stuff, and it's like, you know, companies because obviously he's got a big fan base, because he's pulling in the views and getting massive stuff gifted, and it's like unless you've got the pennies, you can't do it. A hobby's a hobby, and out of all the beer review people out there that I know, literally most of them aren't even monetized because it's a waste of time, and it is for me really. Literally 30 quid a month, so it is a waste of time. I spend a hell of a lot more than, flipping heck, at one stage I was spending 50 quid a week on beers just for a review, and that gets expensive. Yeah, I had a good crop of beers behind me, to be fair, but it gets expensive, So certainly for me, going back into the homebrew, because I love a beer, and I'm going back into the homebrew. I had a plan for October to buy beers, and then today it's been blown out of the water. There's some new beer kits out, so literally I'm going to brew all 4 new beer kits, and maybe something else as well. So great for the channel, interesting for me, and I get some beers to fill up my shelves, because my shelves are empty, and I'm not barreling anymore. I'm not barreling beer anymore because the beer's not strong enough to stay in the barrel long enough. If you get what I say. What I'm going to do with barrels is just do wine in barrels, but I maybe juice wines. That might be my go back down juice wine road, prune juice wine road. Oh fucking hell, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Anyway, it's been a great. I've enjoyed this. It's nice. It's a decent stout. It's been a nice chat. My belly's all right. The diabetes tablets really do affect me at times, and I'm not the only one. Everyone I know who's taking diabetes tablets, it affects them. I'm on the slow release now, and still, bloody hell, stomach ache and that. Obviously, I assume that's the tablets giving you a good kicking because you fucking had too much sugary stuff. I assume. But Jesus Christ, today I've had my insides ripped out of me 3 times on the toilet, and not good at all. Anyway, does any other beer reviewer in the world do what I do? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything like me. But I'm certainly honest, and those, if anybody watches me and who knows me personally, you'll know that I'm a decent person. I have an opinion, and I get wound up by certain things in life, and I get wound up when people aren't treated the same. Treat people, everybody, the same. If everybody's working towards purpose, they all deserve what other people are getting, despite what they do in life. But anyway, Ebb and Flow, this is out now. It's a cracking beer, really nice, from Duration Brewing. I've really enjoyed my journey. I bought 6 or 7 beers, I think, reviewed some in the tap room on the day, and and then I even bought some beers from a place called Cromer. There was a place called Cromer in Norfolk. Never been there before, no, probably never go again, but it was a nice shop, lovely people, and I bought this from there. I'm sure I did. But yeah, it's been a fantastic journey. Duration Brewing, thank you. I've enjoyed this. Like I say, would I drink it again? If I see it, I would. Hope to see it in Nottingham, over at the Crown in Beeston. Hopefully. Duration Brewing, if you ever watch these, please contact the Crown in Beeston. Say, Raggy's Beer Review says you'd be a good pub to do a tap takeover, and bring your cask and keg to Nottingham. Anyway, so yeah, I would drink it again. out of 5 for me. A good 4.5 out of 5. Very nice stout. American Stout. Lots of flavours. Decent. Thank you for watching. See you soon.